May the 7th. It's around 10 a.m. I'm right at the north gate of a university, Sichuan University. The university is preparing to get the students back. Not all together, but batch by batch. So some students will return first, and then the rest will return later. And you see that in the good days, in the good old days, those gates are just open. People walking without being asked or checked or anything. You just walk in. It's an open university. But now you have to show your ID, and ID only related to Sichuan University. If you work here, if you live here, if you're a student here, or if you have a special business you're invited into the university, then you can go into it. Otherwise, you cannot enter the university. And when everyone is entering, you see that security guy will check your temperature with a laser gun, and then another guy sitting there will mark what type of people you are into the university. I was volunteering there for the past 2 hours and a half, and 1 hour and a half, and I think I have already marked somewhere between 500 to 600 people. So a lot of people come in during the rush hour. Now there are less. So here you see that if you are a new student coming back, you have to enter that special entry. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like you are going to run into a series of health checks, and you are requested to wear a mask and go into it. You see that when you are waiting, you are supposed to keep some distance between from other people, and we're making this looking like a theme park where you have to stand in line waiting for a long time to get into the park. And here probably there is facial recognition, and I've told you earlier that everybody will have the security code, which is actually an app tracking where you have been to. So if anyone is identified with the coronavirus, right, and at that time you are with that people in the same space, for example, in the station, in the waiting line, and you didn't know, you never know, but then the system would know that you were in that same place with that person who has coronavirus. So then you will be marked as unhealthy or potentially unhealthy, and your code will change color. If it's safe, it's green. I don't know what color it will change into if you're not safe, because I never run into that. I know nobody run into that, but I would guess it works in that way. And here is the first rain. We have a little bit raining today. The first rain, it's after the rush hour, but it was really, really packed. Not a jam, but just the cars everywhere. That's probably it. We have to reopen the university. We have to get everything back in order, but at the same time, we have to make sure that it is safe. It is safe for everyone. If there's one student who's carrying the virus and sitting in the classroom with another 50 or 60 or even 100, and then everybody else will screwed, right? Be screwed. So we have to be very careful with this whole thing. Although that during across China, we have very few. I think it's a single digit new virus cases every day. But here is China. We are prepared to be safe, and we may have to do we like to do that more things than needed, just formality stuff. Just make sure that we are safe. So that's it for today. I'm going to go back home, and I'll see you next time.